And hello, my lovely little pandas. I've decided I want to get a new kind of welcome. Um, Seeing as we're changing the blog and we're changing everything all up and da da da, I thought it'd be quite nice. So if you don't hear me say lovelies, it'll be little pandas. Maybe not that little, but pandas. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube and IGTV. I know I've been away for a little while. I haven't been recording videos for a little while, and obviously a lot of you know the fact that there are changes to the blog, which means there's not a lot of videos coming up with that. So I do apologize. It's a trial and error kind of thing that I'm doing at the moment, trying to see everyone's responses to it, whether it's positive or negative. Hey ho. Anyway, so to celebrate 230k, well, obviously on Instagram, because I'm not getting that on any of my other platforms. I thought it'd be really cool to do a different type of review today, purely because one of my followers went mad on my wish list. Obviously for my birthday coming up, which is literally soon, in a couple of days. Anyway, so I had obviously added a ton of different tulle socks, nylon socks, just loads of different types. And basically because they're a huge fan and they would like to see more of it, I was like, do you know what? Let's just go for it. So as you can see, there's a bag next to me, and this is not all of what's been ordered, by the way. This is literally just some. Check this out, yeah? All this lot. And the thing is, they're in packs as well. There's so many here at the moment. So I decided, let's do a sock review, because obviously I've not really done one in terms of a video review like this before. And I thought it'd be pretty different, pretty cool, pretty quirky. I tried to go with a neutral outfit, but then I didn't want to do just boring black and white like I normally would do. So I decided to go with orange and black. Anyway, enough about me gibbering now. I wanna get started on this review. So yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. Just before I get started, I will try and name them as I go along. However, please do refer back to my description on YouTube and IGTV just to get the full details of the ones that I'm doing. I'll try and link them all up, give you all the spec and everything like I normally do. But I just wanted to make you aware, because some of them are named, some of them are not. So yes, I'm gonna try my best here. So the first pair is a Calzedonia pair, which is a one size pair, and it's also known as animal print. So it's a really cool pair, I have to admit. Something very different. If I'm honest, it doesn't really look animally to me. It looks more polka dotty, but like a faded kind of polka dot thing going on. So but hey ho, I'll roll with it. So this is supposed to be like a colour that will obviously suit all. However, I will say it is very light on me. And obviously you can tell against my normal skin tone and these. So I mean, they shade a lot lighter. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, if I'm honest, but I won't complain. I won't complain. I do like the pattern, however. The pattern is really quirky. Sorry, I forgot to set my anklets before, so I thought I would do it now. So yeah, so these are a very quirky pair. I do like the whole faded effect that they've got going on. So it's very sort of simple, spread out polka dots, becoming a little bit more clustered, becoming a little bit more thicker, up until you get to the top. With a really good band on these as well, fair bit of elastication in them. You can sit them, obviously I'm sitting them a little bit higher just to show you when they're completely what's the word, completely taut in a sense. However, I know some people obviously would wear them literally just around here. So can you see, obviously there would be a slight bit of difference in terms of, obviously, there's not too much stretch, anything like that, but it's personal choice, if I'm honest. So but yeah, these are not a bad pair, really cute. No reinforced toes or anything on them, and if they are, they're obviously going to be invisible, but by the looks of it, I can't see any. So yeah, So this is a cute pair. And also I forgot to mention, if you do see any exposure in this area here, it is none. Basically, I've completely layered up, and if you see any orange, that's just my bodysuit. That's sitting on top of everything, just to make sure everything's staying in place. But you know, we do have some people out there who are always waiting for a little slip up, so I will try my best not to do that. So it's the first pair. I'm just gonna like lay them here randomly all over. Right, next pair is another pair of Calzedonia, obviously known as fashion socks. This is also because obviously these are all off Amazon, they're underneath animal print as well, but I don't see any, so it's a bit odd. This is once again another one size pair fits all. As you can see, actually I need to put like packaging and stuff way over here, because I'm going to need that later. So these are a little bit longer, as you can tell, and this is without even obviously stretching them or anything. Does it seem like they have reinforced toes, but really nice coverage actually. And as you can tell, they sit very, very high. I didn't expect it to sit this high. I'll try and sit this one a little bit lower just to see the difference, and if it does need to sit that high like all the time, because that's a bit weird. Okay, so that's sitting a little bit lower, but we've already got like a little bit of wrinkles here, so I'm not too sure. But I feel these actually could work quite well. And more of like a fashion type of look. Obviously, once again, you can wear these with heels, with like pumps or anything. You can, you know, wear them with like Doc Martens or like big chunky boots. I'm just thinking these would work really well. So when I say fashion, I mean in the sense of you go for a very quirky type of look. It's not like an everyday kind of thing. How they normally do like on fashion models, you know, when they wear like knee highs and they dress it up like on the runway, it's that type of thing. But otherwise they're actually pretty funky. I do like these. I just wish they were a little bit shorter. But these would be perfect to wear underneath trousers as well, like if you're the type to wear like pop socks underneath your trousers, or like jumpsuits, just anything really. So yeah, they work quite well. Really nice fit, obviously, you know, plenty of room around the toes and everything. When they're completely stretched out and taut like this, there is no wrinkles. Bands they're not as stretchy as the last pair. As you can tell, it's quite difficult to stretch them out fully, but they do have a little bit of stretch to them. But that's great because it means they're just kept in place the whole time. You won't really see these roll down or anything, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, it's a different pair, I have to say. It's something quite unusual, but I quite like it. Oh god, I'm having to do so much crisscrossing of my legs today. I've just realised now I didn't set the camera up right. Right, on to the next pair. Right, next pair is the CalzItaly. I think there's a 3-pair pack. And obviously it's all in Italian at the back, and they're one size pair as well, obviously all in the colour black. Sorry, I was trying to read it, but it wasn't working. So unfold like so. God, these are really securely packed. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we'll go with the first pair. The first pair seems shorter out of all of them. So if I hold them up where the rims are, that's the pair I'm going to be wearing. It is slightly different, I have to say, but yeah, otherwise these look really, really cute. Polka dot type. Can never go wrong with polka dot socks. And these are like full-on ankle socks. Like, it will be hard to take them higher without stretching it out too much and making it look really, really like odd. But I do like them. I obviously don't see a reinforced toe on these. which is a shame actually. I do wish some of the socks do come with reinforced toes because they do make all the difference. But yeah, so that is the polka dot socks, which are really, really cute actually. Once again, something you can pair it with anything and everything. I'm just making sure like nothing is being shown at the same time. But yeah, no, it's something you can pair it with anything and everything. You can wear it casually, wear it formally, you know, something you can wear to work, something you can just wear if you're going out shopping in town. It's pretty awesome, I have to say. It is pretty awesome. But yeah, I do like these. They fit really, really well. There's plenty of stretch, as you can see, around the bands on these. So I do like that. And let me just unroll out. Let me just see actually if they do go a little bit higher. Oh, they do. They do. But as you can see, it becomes a lot more sheerer compared to what it was. And they actually do sit sort of like lower calf. So yes, if you wanted to, that would be great, but I would just say be careful around the toes because it does become a lot tighter here. These are actually now pressing sort of against my toenails, and because they aren't reinforced, you've got to be careful in terms of like long nails or sharp nails or anything. So otherwise it can be done, but it's just something you just want to be careful with basically. So yeah, I quite like them. The second pair in the collection is basically all opaque and then becomes sheer, and then you have the band. So you'll see what I mean in just a second. So it gives you complete opaque coverage. Then you obviously have like probably like an inch and a half, maybe 2 of sheerness, and then obviously you have the band. These are very different. I can't say I've ever seen socks like this. I've got a snag in this one. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but I've got a snag literally just there. But yeah, they're very different. But one thing I don't really like is the amount of wrinkling you have. Purely because it is such a thicker denier here, and you're talking about 60 plus, I would say. Yeah, you're definitely looking about 60 plus denier, and because of that you are gonna, like when you bend your foot, you are gonna get some wrinkling. So I'm not personally a fan of this style. It doesn't really do much for me, if I'm honest. It looks a bit weird. I'll have to style these properly, either with like some pumps or some heels or something, to actually like him a bit better. But like this, I'm not a huge fan. I just realised that's my skirt in the way, so I apologise. But yeah, that's what these are like. Once again, no reinforced toes, however they are a little bit thick, so you should be okay, but still always take care. Band on these is still quite nicely elasticated. You can tug these up a little bit more, but once again, it just means your toes are a little bit tighter. So that's the difference. If you were to tug them up a little bit more, that's where they would sit. But yeah, they're okay. I'm not personally a huge fan of these, but I know obviously some people who do like that kind of effect where it's like opaque and then sheer, so I know that might be a favourite in their eyes. And then the last pair in the CalzItaly collection, I've just realised I need to move all these over, otherwise I'm going to be running out of space, is a stripy pair. And I quite like this because, like the faded polka dots we had on the Calzedonia pair, you've got stripes that kind of do the same. So you've got obviously big thick stripes here, and then it actually becomes really fine and small, ends with a big stripe, and then you have the band. But these socks, however, they do go up further on the leg, and this is not with me actually stretching them out either. That is just literally where they sit. So this is definitely a different type of pair. Once again, something like I've never really seen before, but I quite like. It's funny because like you've got one stripe here that sort of acts like a reinforced toe on it. I doubt it is, So I don't really want to say yes when it could actually be a no. But otherwise, yeah, really good fit once again. No wrinkles on this one because obviously it's more sheer than anything, so it's not too bad. Band on these, they have a little bit of stretch, not a lot compared to the other two, but there still is some. And if I was to stretch these out further, they would go further up the leg, like so. That's where they would be sitting. So yeah, so they're a different pair. Pretty quirky, I have to say, and once again, a perfect one to make like a fashion statement with. Or if you just wanted to hide them underneath your trousers or something, or like long skirts, that could work too. So you could just literally pass them off as tights instead of socks. Right, so that was fun. Right, okay. I'm trying to do all the single ones because, as I mentioned, I've got a couple of packs and they come as a pack like this. So I'm going to leave them to last to make it easier. So I have two pairs from the same brand here, which is the Greenlans brand. I've got one in a silver white colour and one in a watermelon red, however it looks pink. So I will go with the silver white first to show you, and then I will do the red. And these look like a really cute pair too. Like, how cute are those little bows? Now normally the bows obviously go at the back. And oh my god, look at this, guys. We have reinforced toes finally. And you can tell because they're completely thicker to, as you can see, to the rest of the sock. And then obviously it nicely matches the band as well. So yeah, so I say the bows normally go at the back purely because I've actually seen someone randomly put the bow at the front. So I just want to see what that actually looks like and if that actually works. I just find it a bit weird because I always believe it goes at the back. Yeah, I prefer it at the back. Yeah, I can't fathom it being at the front like that because it's a bit weird. Yeah, so let's just change that round to the right way. But yeah, I really like these. The only thing I will sort of mention is, I'm not sure if you can tell, but this has got a thicker reinforcement. This one is quite thin in comparison. These cover these cover a lot of my toes. This one covers like half of my toes basically. I've still got quite a lot of toe exposure at the bottom here. So that's something to note. So they're not exactly identical. And I'll just walk over and show you the back and how cute the back looks. Yeah, I definitely do prefer the bow at the back. It just gives that extra little something compared to it being at the front. Literally, if it was either the back or the side, that could work quite well, but it's just the front, it looks a bit odd. But yeah, I quite like these. These are a nice pair. Yeah, they are a lovely pair. Really, really glittery. As much as I really want to show you on cam, it's... Let me try and see if my flash works. Haha, my flash is working. So as you can tell, like, full on, like, glitter bomb in here. Really nice and shiny, amazing. Like, these are, like, great party socks. They can work, like I said, these basically can work with heels, open or closed shoes. They can work with pumps, trainers, anything you like really. But yeah, these are definitely like a really gorgeous statement pair. Right, let me get the flash off now. Oh, I'm glad that the flash works, because normally when I sometimes film, the flash never like seems to come on, and so I'm just left stuck there like, yeah, I said I was going to say flash and there's no flash. And so yeah, so I'm glad about that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, the band on these, they're quite stretchy. Obviously they have to be because they're one size. So it's nice to know the fact that they can stretch out a lot. And because I obviously didn't do the whole test as how far it will go, I've got the exact same pair in red, they say. So I'll show you on these. So once again, we've got nice reinforced toes, which is a deeper colour. To me, these look pink. I'm not gonna lie, these actually look pink. I don't really get red from these. It's like the pinker side of red, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I won't say too much about these because basically they are very identical to the pair I've just, no, not even very, they are identical to the pair I've just put on. However, I will show you with flash just because it looks amazing. But yeah, anyway, so as you can tell, I can't tug these up anymore. They literally just, they sit here. That's as high as they will go. And even like it feels quite tight when you do tug it up a lot more. So what's that? But yeah, so with flash on, let me, voila. Yeah, they look really adorable. But like I say, they look a lot more pink than they do red. But either way, I like them. I think they actually look awesome. It's a very nice colour. It's not a everyday colour you see, to be honest. So yeah, so I do like these. These are nice. Another great party pair, I will say. Right. This pair, which I think is super, super adorable, is a ballet pair. One size pair again, and this is in the colour grey, and I think these come in various different colours. But I thought, oh, like, let's play it safe. Let's just put grey on my wish list and then see if I want to try it in different colours. So these are like more of the tulle design. I can never really pronounce the word, but yeah, it's more of a tulle design rather than like a nylon sock. So these they don't have much stretch to them, to be honest. It's like that netty kind of design, as you can tell there. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the seams on the inside because, to be fair, that's where they should be. Anyone who does a seam on the outside is, well, they need to be educated again. So normally if you sit them completely, like if you just completely smooth them out, they will sit this high up the leg. However, as you're walking around and, you know, you're basically moving in them, the whole point is for these just to give that wrinkle. They do slip down and they basically become like this. See what I mean? So you have a bit of a difference in terms of height, but the whole point to these type of socks is to actually have that kind of like fallen down effect. And it's similar to ruching, I was going to say, but yeah, I quite like it. And the grey is quite different, actually. Obviously, it'll be really nice with like a lighter background in terms of like a white or a silver or something. But yeah, grey seems really cute too, especially with the white daisies because they really stand out against it. But yeah, these don't have reinforced toes at all. They obviously have the toe seam going right across and then going all the way up. Otherwise, they're a really, really adorable pair. I just want to pull these ones down. But yeah, this is one basically you just play with. You don't have to be like really strict with how they sit. It's just you just let it free fall and let it do its own thing, which I quite like. So this is another great pair. But I will say, even though it's supposed to be a one size pair, this won't fit feet that are like, probably say oversized 8, like UK size 8 or 9. So I would just try and check measurements online before you purchase, just because the last thing you want to do is purchase and then they don't even fit your feet, and it's just sad times then. Next one is this pair. I don't know what brand this one is, but I obviously will put it down in the description. So we've obviously got a cardboard piece in there holding it, and there's another sock in this part. How am I supposed to get into this? Oh my gosh. I don't want to like stretch out the socks too much. Oh, there we go.
That's quite a hard cardboard piece as well. So these really, oh my god, they look like little baby booties. Like, oh my god, how cute. So this is supposed to be another one size pair, apparently. Okay, now, this is one thing I will mention to you. Hold on, let me just... That's my bodysuit, by the way. No knicker exposure. Anyway, so let me just show you what a lot of Chinese companies or Asian companies tend to do. So this is basically the right way around. Okay, so look at the seams. That's how it should be. When they normally come, the seams are basically out. They're outwards. And you can tell with that seam just here. So what you need to do is basically fold it outside in, and that is supposed to be the right way round. It's so annoying when they do that because a lot of people just wear them that way instead of that way. So that's something obviously I wanted to not jot down, but like just let you guys know the fact that that's the way it should be before you get any hosiery on. So anyway, right, so this is supposed to be another one size pair. However, I will say these fit me very, very, like, they're very snug on my feet, and I'm like a UK size 5, size 6. So if you're any bigger than that in terms of foot size, I would not recommend these for you because they don't have a lot of stretch to them. Like, even though I'm stretching it out now, it's very fitted on my foot. Oh my god. Okay, we're in. So yeah, so it's something to definitely look out for, and just check the sizing guide before you purchase a pair as well. Okay, my toes feeling very cramped in these. Like very, very cramped in these. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it's very different. It's like a really fancy trainer sock. So you have like a cotton type panel at the bottom, and then obviously works into the lace and covers most of the ankle as well as the back as well, which is pretty funky. It's very, very different. I do like how unique the design is, but yeah, these are a bit too snug on my feet to the point like I couldn't wear these all day. These would really irritate me all day. And even if you've got long toenails, you're in trouble because you're going to rip through these completely. One, it will be hard to try and get into it, and two, if you are in them, it won't be long until you rip them because there is no reinforcement around here at all. Literally, it's just that part, and that part sits just under your nails. So yeah, so as much as these look amazing, I don't think they'll be for everybody, and you would definitely have to check sizing out. But otherwise, really cute. They're a really cute pair. Right, this pair I will need to obviously get the details off Amazon for you because they literally just came like this. There was no packaging to them, and it's quite funny because actually I did a pair of CDR socks, or Cecilia D. Raphael socks like this in black, which looked absolutely amazing, and that's on my Instagram page, and I'm sure there's a video on YouTube as well. So yeah, so it's nice to actually try them out in white and see what they look like in white. And please do make sure, if you do get some socks like this, please make sure that you get your lines straight and not all wonky, because oh, it's so frustrating. It's super frustrating when people just leave it as wonky cubes and it's like, oh, it looks horrible. So yeah, so these fit really nicely actually. But I will say these are a little bit small. I do have like a little bit of wiggle room in them, obviously reinforced toe, so that's great. But you can tell they're small because, see that heel part? That's supposed to be higher up here, and instead it's sitting a lot further down than what it should be. And to actually get it up, you really need to tug at them. And while you do that, this bit becomes a lot more tighter. So even though it's supposed to be a one size pair, these don't have a lot of give to them, if I'm honest. So that is something that you do need to look out for. Once again, obviously these don't go any higher. The band on these is actually really good, really stretchy, so you can actually get your foot in and out easily. One thing I will mention is you won't get complete straight lines like this one. You will get some where it's bobbling out some material at the sides. Probably because at the end of the day, I'm not being funny, they're a cheap pair of socks. And the quality and the finish on them is never that great. So, but yeah, otherwise, you know what, they're not a bad pair, but like I said, they are a tad bit too small for me. I would like it to have a proper good heel. Oh, we have post. Hey. But yeah, I would like them to have a good heel grip around here, and not sitting further down, really. So yeah, so that's a pair. And the next pair, so these two are basically from the same brand, and I love how cool and quirky these actually look. So these are Callus and TRH. Yeah, Callus and TRH. I don't really know what that brand stands for. And this is underneath the colour colourful, and this is underneath the colour black. Both one size pairs. Sorry if you can't hear me properly if it's crackling, but yeah, these are both one size pairs. For which are supposed to fit however many different sizes, but I've got a feeling it probably might not, because that is very much like a mesh kind of sock rather than a nylon sock. So we shall see how we go here. So one thing I like is really good reinforced toes, really nice and thick, gives good toe coverage. The heel actually sits where it's supposed to on here, like on me and stuff, so I'm very, very happy with that. And it's exactly the same material as the toe. And actually, you know what? These are actually very nice. The band is very nice on these as well, really nice and stretchy. Thinner than most of the bands that I've done, but it's actually really nice. And then you've actually got it on like quite a silvery white background with black hearts, but it's nice because it doesn't have too much of a lighter contrast against my skin, so I quite like that actually. And this is obviously how high they sit as well. It's not something that you can tug up any further, like that's as high as it goes here. But no, I do actually really like these. Like, these are really cute, fit really well. Love the fact that they've got reinforced toes to them, obviously top and bottom. The fact that they've got reinforced heels, which is absolutely amazing. They've got this really cute heart design that actually works really, really well. These will look amazing with a pair of heels, I'm not gonna lie. These actually will look amazing. But yeah, so that's the first pair. And so basically the colourful pair that I'm going to be doing, like I said, is the exact same spec. It's just a different colour that we're working with here. So one thing I like to do is keep my socks like at that angle. The same with like some of my hosiery. I like to keep it at that angle so they stay really well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really looking forward to these ones because look how cute they look. And once again, they're on a white mesh type background as well. I think the only thing I will have to say here is the hearts don't have a full proper finish to them. It isn't like a straight good heart like that. I've got a bit of extra stitching here, I've got a bit of bobbling here, and it's like that on a couple of the hearts, which is a shame because otherwise these would make an absolute amazing pair. But there's not much I can do here, so unfortunately. But yeah, I think these are another adorable pair. These will work so well in spring, summer, even autumn, winter if you're like me and just don't give a crap about fashion and, you know, just want to wear whatever you want to wear. So yes, once again, really good toe coverage, really nice thick material. Same again with the heel. The heel is really amazing on this. And obviously the bands are really great too. Same amount of stretch to them as well. So I do like them. Oh, that's such an adorable pair. I love that. And also another thing I've got to mention is because the band on these are like ribbed in a sense, I will say they could potentially leave marks on your legs after wearing them. So that's something obviously to just be aware of in case you're not a fan of that. That could happen. And my next pair is, what band is this? Kesu, which is a 3-pair pack. Like so. And they're, yeah, and the 3 different, so 3 different colours, 3 different designs. Actually, I'll just put that in there. And it's nice because they're actually wrapped around, oh no, sorry, one's got card inserted in and one was wrapped around. And these also need to be turned outside in, because as you can see here, it's like, why is that there? So, and it's the same again at the top as well. You've got extra like stitching coming out. So you just need to turn these outside in. And sadly, before I've even got these on, I can just tell the material may itch your legs. So you might want to wear these with a pair of tights underneath, or cream your legs completely before wearing them, because I can feel it. I can feel the material be quite rough. So yeah, so it's something obviously worth mentioning, because I know a lot of people don't really like that. And once again, we're working with a tulle sock. So the whole purpose obviously these is to just wiggle themselves down and have that kind of baggy-ish look to them. This is a very nice purpley lilac colour. And like a really nice like sort of pinky lilac-y design to them. And once again, obviously I'm putting the seams on the inside. But I will say these ones are baggier than the last tulle pair that I did with the daisies. So I've got a feeling this one might actually fit larger size feet than mine. I'll just come up a little bit closer. Just move these out the way. Let's see what I mean. You can see there's a lot of extra material here. There's obviously a lot around the feet. There's a lot around the leg. I mean, this obviously gives a really nice baggy finish to it, but it's around the feet. It's just, you know, it's a little bit annoying, but there's not much we can do there. But otherwise, I quite like this. This is actually quite nice. Really cute design to it. Something obviously I would wear more with heels than I would with like trainers or pumps or anything. But otherwise, yeah, these are a lovely pair. Really nice and long as well, like longer than my other daisy pair that I did. Oh my god, you know what? This little mini skirt keeps riding up. Give me a sec. Right, there we go. It's a little bit better. The next pair in that pack is this silver grey white colour. Once again with card inserted inside one of them. And obviously once again you've got to turn them outside in, so the seams are the right way around. And this is pretty much, this is actually, no, tell a lie, this is actually the exact same design as the purpley pair I've just done. I thought it might be different, but actually looking at it, it's the exact same design. Once again, really, really baggy, as you can see, so we'll know obviously fit different sizes. Like, look at all that toe space. And see how high it goes? Like, that's crazy. So we'll just ruffle that down. Some people like these types, some people don't. To be fair, I don't mind them, but not when they're this baggy, because they look a mess in my eyes. They just look like this really baggy mess. Whereas I prefer it when you've got like quite a fitted sock and then you've got some tulle that just like literally hangs around here. That looks a lot nicer, if I'm honest. But you know, you never know until you try these things at the end of the day. But yeah, this is not a bad pair, you know, quite a nice colour. Obviously really nice design once again. I prefer this colour over the purple, I have to say. It just, I don't know, it just pops a little bit more. I'll just put that over the purple pair. Like so, and then now I've got a feeling the black might be the same, but just in black and silver in terms of the design. And you know what's nice about, okay, so the black pair is different. It's pretty similar design, not the same. The sock is a lot thinner than the last pairs. Like it doesn't look as baggy. And the difference is they've got the seams the right way around. So they've actually got the seams on the inside rather than on the outside. So I don't actually have to turn them in, which is weird because, you know, I'd expect all three to be the same. So can you see already, like, it fits a lot better. It doesn't look as baggy. And on the leg, it actually stops here. It doesn't go up as high as the other ones did there. I'm actually liking these ones now a little bit more. So that looks like that. But as you can tell, yeah, there isn't much bagginess on the foot, like especially here compared to the others. It fits a lot better. I quite like these. I think these are actually really nice. Right, and the last set, people, is this awesome bag. So this is by the brand Andy Belly Q or something, and there's 10 pairs in here. And basically we have a lip design, we have a red and black polka dot design, we've got a triangle design, we've got a stripe design with a bit of red in it, zigzag, noughts and crosses or X's and O's, a blue wiggle design, a really cute, like, it's like a birthday cake design, reminds me of a birthday cake, a colour spotted design, and another like birthday cake design. So we've got quite a lot in this. Let's start off with these because these look super cute. So I'm hoping these are all made the exact same way, considering they're all, you know, from the same brand and everything. And actually, do you know what? These are really good, guys. Already, I'm liking these. So, as you can see, really big, thick, reinforced toe, front and back. You've got the reinforced heel, which actually covers the whole heel. And you've got a really good elasticated band on these too. They actually sit just slightly high above the ankle, which is fine. You can't really stretch them much anymore than that. But yeah, this has got really cute like birthday cake confetti design to it, which I really like and think it looks super cool. I would totally rock these with a pair of pumps more than heels, to be honest. But yeah, I do like these. I think they're actually super cute. So with the rest of the pairs, what I'm going to do is, because like I said, they're from the same brand and hopefully they're going to be exactly the same, I'm going to try them on, and if there's anything different, I will mention you know, what is different basically. So basically now you're just going to see a try on with me hardly talking. So with this pair that I've literally just tried on, which is something different, these feel a lot tighter than that bunch did just there. Literally while I was just getting it on here, you do feel it really squeeze this part of your ankle. Yeah, there's not much leeway room here. There's obviously still plenty of room for your toes and everything to wiggle around, which is fine. Heel is obviously still covered, which is great. However, this whole part here does feel quite fitted, and so does this part here. And the last pair. For some odd reason, these remind me of Batman. These actually do feel like a Batman pair. I think it's just because of the triangles and the way it is. But otherwise, this is the last pair, guys, from that collection, and they're actually really cool. They fit really well, and the quality is pretty good. But yeah, like I said, it was just that one pair that I felt was a bit too tight for me. Oh, look at my sock bunch now. That were too tight for me, but otherwise it was great. It was absolutely great. Right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to move the camera. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had fun.